Hello, and welcome to the Daily Dave. How are you doing? I know a few of you mentioned to me last week that you thought my disinfectant joke was in poor taste, but I can assure you that it was lemon. I was always told when I was growing up that getting takeout was bad for your health, but I guess it's taken on a new meaning these days, hasn't it? We've been really good though about making sure that we only go to the grocery store maximum once a week. Unfortunately, because we've had to cut down to only essentials, well, Brittany's really not doing well without her supply of chocolate. Take a look. I want to say thank you to everyone that I was able to FaceTime and Zoom with this past week. I know that some of you have noticed though that Beefy and Kiwi keep jumping up in front of the camera and showing you their rear ends. I think that's their way of telling us that they have video fatigue. For all of those living in the northern hemisphere, I know it's going to be tempting to want to go outside as the weather gets warmer, but I encourage you, practice social distancing, stay indoors if you can, but also make sure that you're being practical and sensible. Hashtag let's flatten the curve. We've got another great Daily Dave for you today. We've got a great pasta recipe for you to try. We've got another series in the pets that I know. We've got great photos and videos of Beefy and Kiwi. And for the month of May, a 4-part series on one of my favorite short story authors, Sake. One of my favorite stories even includes a hyena. I can't wait to share it with you. Let's get to the Daily Dave. This is Daily Dave Superfan MS's dogs Brewski and Kiwi. Brewski is 8 months old and loves walks, chewing, and cuddling. Kiwi, she loves treats, napping, and staying as far away from Brewski as possible. This week, we're making a beef ragu with an olive tapenade. First, slice your onions and put them in the pan. You're going to be adding a bit of Italian seasoning, and you're going to be cooking it over medium-high heat. This will take about 2 to 3 minutes. Next, you're going to add in the beef and break it into smaller pieces. This will take about 4 to 5 minutes until your beef no longer shows any pink. I always add a bit of salt and pepper. In the pan with the beef, add the broth, the diced tomatoes, and half of the vinegar. You're going to reduce it down to medium heat and let it simmer. Next, we're going to quickly make the tapenade. I want you to finely chop the olives and halve the tomatoes. Next, thinly slice the basil. Combine all of the ingredients into a bowl and add the remaining vinegar. Once your pasta is done cooking and your sauce is done, combine the pasta and the sauce together. When you're serving, add in a bit of the olive tapenade that you made earlier. It tastes delicious. And there you have it, a beef ragu with olive tapenade. I know a lot of you are interested in sciences these days. Check out this National Geographic playlist about the history, the geography, and all of the cool things to know about all the planets in our solar system. Tenochtitlan? 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 What is the history of the biggest city in the Aztec Empire? Check out this YouTube short to learn more. This is our hit or miss video of the day. Sometimes we seem to forget that ancient history also has a history. Check out this commentary by an ancient Chinese historian on the ancient Roman Empire. I'm including a link below to one of my favorite short stories. Sake tells the story of Esme. Well, I'm not going to give away much more, but I think you'll enjoy it. I know which side of the fold I'm on. This is the best-selling ride-on mower in New Zealand. I've also heard that she's quite a mean lunch lady. Thanks for tuning into the Daily Dave. If you really like us, hit that subscribe button below. Otherwise, if you want to see more about anything that you've seen in this video today, check out the description below. See you next week.